open, my friends. Battles have yet to begin. Laughter will be had in gales and floods, but if not, at least there will be blood. The sorrow and loss may abound. We'll do our best to hold this hallowed ground.
No, I will forego my bonus action.
Foregoing bonus action? Alright. And after you, it is the one remaining hunter's turn. This guy who's going to turn. It was you who did it. He is going to move right up to you, Aborius, and start swinging with his elongated forearms that look sharpened and very, very scary. Here we go. That's a 22 hit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, great. I'm gonna roll the second attack. Because you all are still fresh. That's not gonna down yet. How about a 19? Does that hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Excellent. Nice. For the first, you take 11 points of slashing damage. And for the second... Ooh. 17 points of slashing damage.
Aborius seems, fine.
He is then... Actually, no, he's going to stay right there. He's going to stay right there, and I need to measure something. Great, thank you. Wonderful.
Quick question. Since you moved
Quick
within
answer.
10 feet of me, can I do a reaction?
You sure can. What's your reaction?
Okay. It is going to be Halo of Spores. It needs to do a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution?
17. Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
Can I yoink in my bonus action, from last turn? Because I have something called a fighting style interception, where I can reduce the damage the target takes.
Is it a reaction or
actually?
It's a reaction.
It's a reaction. Yes, not even a bonus
that's how
action.
you
It's a
use it.
reaction.
Okay, that's what I thought. So first off, let's get through this Halo of Spores, because I think that reaction is technically in response to someone taking damage. We'll get to that in a second. He rolled a natural 1 on that, so how much damage does he take?
Oh, nice. I'm only a level 9, right?
You should be.
Yes, okay, so 1d6. He takes 6 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, wonderful. Still up, but those little gaps inside his carapace are beginning to grow as these Halo spores start eating around. And now, Teffie, what was yours?
Is the Nworq not attacking Aborius?
He did just attack Aborius and hit Aborius twice.
Oh man, I should have interrupted sooner.
That's fine. I think this is the first time you've actually had someone next to you in combat in the entire time Teffie's been here, so...
I think so.
I think so.
Fighting
So what does
style
it do?
Interception. When a creature I can see, the Nworq thing, hits a target other than me within 5 feet of me, Aborius, with an attack, I can use my reaction to reduce the damage the target takes by 1d10 plus 4.
Oh. Well, excellent. Would you like to use that for one of the attacks?
I would. Yes, please.
No one say
Okay.
anything. Which one would you like to use it for? The first or the second?
The second.
Second? Great. Good job. That was the one he took more damage on. So,
Okay. So that's going to be 8 damage reduced, please.
8 damage. Out of 18 total, so Aborius, you only took 10 on that last one. So heal yourself 8 points. Good. Nice. This is why you fight next to Teffie. She can intercept.
Aborius did not know that.
No,
I
no
have
one else.
about. I have like 3 things that, if you are not within 10 feet of me, just do not work.
Paladins are that way. Yeah, you got to be close to them. All right, for the big boy, I need Big Tin and Teffie to make dexterity saving throws. As with a mighty trumpet that I can't duplicate because I'm not an insect, it comes charging through for a trample stampede attack against Aborius. But the two of you are in the way, so you're getting trampled. So dex saving throws.
Do we get attacks of opportunity?
You do not. This is a special effect. Special attack.
That's going to be a 16 from me.
16, that passes. You take half damage and do not get shunted a million miles away. Instead, you just go
Where are my
right
dice?
there.
There it is. That was weird.
You do, however, still take damage. It is halved. If you pass, it's halved. If you don't pass, it's full. What was your save, BT?
17.
17? Too many areas. That's passed, so you pass. It's 2d8, of which I've rolled maximum damage. So, BT, you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Teffie, you take 8 as well. However, this is the first time I've dealt bludgeoning damage to you ever since the mountain. You are vulnerable to bludgeoning damage ever since your experience with the concoction that you drank. So you actually take 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm vulnerable to bludgeoning.
You are.
What concoction
Remember
did
how
I take?
the hard skin concoction that you took that made you
Yeah.
And then
like,
you had
reverse the effect?
a bunch
So now
of
I'm
primordial.
squishy?
Now you're super
now you're
squishy.
squishy.
Now you're squishy.
That's
the cost of it.
Happen,
So-
almost happen.
You're
So
huggable.
inside, this is the first time we're doing this. I'll give you the bonus side of it as well, because there was a bonus side of it. Inside your box, right next to armor class, there's going to be a little box that says defenses.
Yes.
Click right below defenses. It should pop up a sidebar.
Yes.
Now there's a customize thing. Click customize.
Vulnerability, bludgeon.
Bludgeoning. You're also going to add resistance to slashing. I've only ever dealt piercing damage to you ever since that occasion, so first time it's come up.
There it is. Cool. Resistance to slashing, vulnerability to bludgeoning.
Perfect. Teffie, that's being the first time you've ever taken bludgeoning damage. That hurt. You got out of the way, but it still really hurt. And for you, Aborius, I'm rolling an attack against you, as his attack is actually against you. This is a trample effect. It kind of lowers its head formation and just charges forward. Draken, you're waking up, seeing down below, and see this giant beetle-like bug just charge through the empty space, going over BT, past Teffie, and into Aborius. That is a glorious... Oh, I was already on the right page. Has a 16 hit you, Aborius?
Yes,
Oh. I was half expecting it not to.
I'm a druid.
You are a druid. Druids can be, though, not squishy.
I know, I'm a druid of the spore specifically. I'm
Okay.
healthy, but I am squishy.
That
Squishy
is
pals. No regret.
22 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw. BT, you also need to make a con saving throw to maintain concentration.
Oh, strength saving throw. Okay,
Yeah.
that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. I rolled a natural 1 for a total of 0.
Okay. I think that's a pass on BT's side for his con, so spell remains. They are still hypnotic
Green mist.
patterned. Boreas, you are knocked back 10 feet and are prone. Do. That's your prone. And you got the 22 points of bludgeoning damage?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. That is the bull's turn. That is what he's doing. So we're back around to the top of initiative with you, William. You're up.
Okay. Well, seems like more bolts to face. We
Which
shall
faces?
begin with this one.
Oh, excellent. That one, which kind of, cringed a little bit when the ball was coming up, but it stopped just before having hit a Boreas. And a Boreas just went flying back into a rock face. It was great.
Ooh, that's not as good as we had hoped. It's a 13.
13 does not hit.
Okay.
Dashes off one of his characters.
Bonus action. Shoot another one. Oof. 10.
10 also doesn't hit. Both these electric bolts just kind of ricochet, catching the wrong angle. The energy not dispersing in the way you want them to.
That is just unfortunate. Let's see here. Yeah, seems like a good spot for a guy like me. I'm gonna go here. That's gonna be the end of my turn.
The end of your turn. BT, it's you. Sorry I didn't give you an on deck. The flingers are on deck, but they're still unconscious. So, Draken, you're on deck. BT, you're up.
Okay, well, as a free action, I will first, seeing Draken being awake, just say real fast, the flingers are charmed. And then,
Pointing at one right below him. Charmed.
I'm sure.
and I'll move up to the back of this guy and attack.
Go for it.
Is he flanked?
He is, because Teffie's right there, and Teffie did not fail the save, so she's not prone. You both passed. So yeah, flanked.
I just wanted to make certain that he was flankable, because he seemed to like throwing things at us that aren't flankable.
I could see an argument being made for the size, as he's too big for just two people to flank. Nah, I don't want to roll that argument. I think this one's unflankable. This one's flankable.
Okay.
Too bulbous, too slow.
We're
Too thick
attacking. First attack is the bite. Yeah, 1 and 19.
Ooh,
Can I add that up to be a natural 20?
No.
Okay, well that's a 28. I'm assuming that's gonna hit.
Yeah, that hits. That hits.
So 2d8. (14 plus 5). 19.
19 points of lightning damage.
No, that's force. The
Force
bite
damage.
is force.
Thank you. Yeah.
Force damage. Then 2 paw attacks, or claw, or paw
Failing at
attacks.
mathing. There we go. I mathed correctly. Okay, go for the paw attacks.
First paw attack. Wow, another 19.
What?
Another 28.
This is why I don't feel bad about your 2 bad rolls there, William. Because y'all have been rolling straight good. That hits too. Like, it's been
Uh,
glorious rolls so far.
With the
there's
strength
a
roll of a 0.
bad damage, so that's
Oh.
8 points.
8 points of damage.
And the second paw of lightning damage, by the way.
Lightning, perfect.
And the second paw attack. That will be 21.
21, that hits.
And that will be 5 and 5. 10 points of lightning damage.
10 points. Already from the scorched under carapace and the biting into it, you could tell the carapace is very thick, it's very big. You're catching good spots and hitting it, and there are a couple of cracks. Still up and, angry, but you're dealing some good damage.
Maybe he'll turn his attention on me. That's it for me.
That's it for you. Flingers are charmed. Raken, you're up. Teffie, you're on deck.
How many more rounds of Charmed do we have? I think that was 3 rounds.
That
There's
was
7 left,
two.
right?
Two. That was 2 rounds
rounds?
because it was done during the surprise. So I'm not counting the surprise round as a full actual round of it. So you've got 8 left, unless he loses concentration.
Yeah. Okay, that is the question.
I think it would be very hard for me to lose concentration.
Yeah. I thought as much. Okay.
So one thing, hang on, I need to double check. Levitate has a separate movement up to 20 feet. So you can spend your movement lowering yourself 20 feet.
Okay. Can I just disengage the spell?
It's concentration for the person who cast it. So you can use your free action to ask Teffie to disengage it.
Okay. Well, this is what I'm going to do.
Oh,
Okay.
actually, hang on.
I'm going to use my move.
Sorry. Teffie, I need you to make a concentration check to
Yeah.
see if levitate still goes on because it's concentration.
No.
You might have
Well,
actually
if it-
just dropped 20 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna level with you. I don't know if I've ever had to do a concentration check before. Is that just
It's-
like a D20?
It's a d20, yeah. And then you add your con modifier to it.
Okay, well that's a 1.
You
So-
dropped 20 feet, Draken, and
Okay.
take 2d6 of bludgeoning damage as you fall to the ground.
Is there any way I can do something on the way down?
You hadn't used your reaction yet? It really depends on
Can
what
I-
you're wanting to do.
Can I use my reaction to, as I'm falling, pull out my sword and land on top of this flinger?
Sure,
on the
yeah,
way
give me an
down
attack
as
roll
an
with
attack?
advantage. Yeah.
Let's see, folks. Let's see. If I'm dropping, Okay, that's a net 20.
Okay,
Oi.
beautiful. Roll for damage. Now that you've hit him, I will remind you, attacking these things and hitting
Yes.
them brings them
I-
out of their charm state. And they are
But it
before
was-
you, so this is your reaction. If he survives this, he will be taking a turn before you get to take your turn here.
That's
they're
okay,
right
because it
before
was
you.
either this or just take damage. And I'd
Perfect,
rather
go for it.
at least deal some
Let's do
damage.
something.
Speaking of which, how much damage did you deal?
That was 6 points of
Knockdown?
bludgeoning damage.
6. Okay,
Oh,
I'm gonna
well-
take that off.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, and then
Oh, and for doing this as well, I'm going to be adding 6 on top of whatever your total is, because I like to do that thing of if you're falling and taking the damage and you want to take an opportunity, I will transfer that damage over to someone who's you're doing that opportunity for as well. Oh,
okay, that's 24.
before you tell me that, I technically didn't hear you. When you wake up as well, I should probably specify this, you do feel you have full
Oh,
capabilities back.
I was gonna ask
Okay,
about
good.
this because it only depends on if I hit. So I will add the dice after. But base damage 24 piercing slashing as the sword enters. May I use Divine Smite, sir?
You absolutely can. Yes.
Okay, I'm using it at level 3. I'm
Oh
making
boy.
sure this one's good. That is, so that's
Heavy hidden.
2d8 plus, so 4d8 that I now deliver of radiant damage.
Excellent.
All right, let's go.
Great. Wonderful. Splendid. Spectacular.
Twelve radiant damage, not that much.
Really? From all the dice?
It was. Oh wait. Oh, let me double check.
Because
'Cause
level
I think it was
3.
just 4. Yeah, level 3, but it's 2d8 radiant damage to a target plus 1d8 for every spell past the first level.
Past the first level. So 12
So it'd be 2d8 plus.
plus for level 2
2d8,
and then
so-
for level 3. So 4. So 4, but
Yeah.
then you roll 12, but this is a critical, so it's 24.
Oh yes, it's
instead.
12. Oh yes, that's right. I have to double those dice.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
forget. 1 second.
This is it, no matter how you do criticals, paladins with Divine Smite are
Yeah.
just fatalities.
Good lord. Okay, 28 times 2
It's 56.
is 56. So 56 radiant damage. If I may, can this thing just absolutely explode? Like, there's the
okay, so
impact. and then
56
there's, like, a-
radiant, but you also did the 18, and was that doubled?
No, it was 20. The original damage was 24.
24, and that was doubled, right?
Yes,
For
that
your
was
slashing
doubled.
and stuff?
Yes,
Yeah,
and the
okay.
radiant was all of the numbers that I put
Oh,
together. Then doubled.
Yeah, you more than the amount of damage you just dealt was more than double his HP pool. So how are you doing this?
Okay, when I land, there's like the impact of it, and then there's like a split second before there's like a, and it just covers like the room, and I pull the sword out of the stone underneath it.
I'm imagining a Galaxy Quest, and then it exploded.
And then
Moment.
it exploded. Yeah.
Just bug
And
guts
then I-
popping.
What?
Carapace flying everywhere, guts all over the place. BT, you get sprayed by these little tiny chunks as you take a quick glance and see Draken prone on the ground, starting to get up after somehow exploding one.
Yes, I'm gonna use. What is that? Half my movement to get up, so
Yeah.
15. So
Remove
I
that.
still have 2 attacks because I don't have my shield
That
equipped.
was-
I have my.
Also your
Yeah,
reaction, so it is actually technically now your turn.
Oh, yes, that is correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, alrighty, hold on. Am I to this thing? Yeah, that's not that bad. Okay, I'm gonna run right here,
Excellent.
and I'm going to proceed to attack this thing.
Wonderful.
These are all at advantage, correct?
They are, yes.
14 on the first one.
14 misses.
Yeah, that was not a good one. It was a 7 and a 2. So.
Ooh, yeah,
Right.
bad roll, bad roll. Scraping on the carapace.
Okay, does a 25 hit?
25 hits.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go to bed after this. Level 2 Divine Smite.
It is morning time. You're
Oh, that's
coming
right. Well,
out of a long rest.
That's true. That's true. Oopsie daisies. At least then I still have, because I didn't do a long rest. So actually, I still have 1 level 3 spell slot. So I will save that for just in case. But level 2 Divine Smite. So that's 3d8 plus 48.
48.
15.
15 points of damage.
That was 2, so 1 more with my hand axe, which is a different weapon.
Glorious old bonus action.
Lord, I didn't know I... Wait, okay. 26.
26 to hit?
Yes.
Golly. Yeah, that hits. What, do we need to start throwing Velosaur level AC units at you all?
I'm gonna...
No?
I hate to do it again, but, level
No,
2 spell slot.
No, you don't hate to do it again. You love to do it again. Paladins.
Okay, so first of all, it's 12 slashing damage.
Wonderful.
And then 19 radiant damage.
That was a good roll there. 12, 19, 31.
Sorry if I was quiet there. I was kind of...
Going
My
back and
dice
forth.
station's right here. Sorry. Sorry.
This thing is looking injured. It's looking brutalized a little bit. That, I believe, is all your stuff, Draken.
Yeah, that's everything. I can
So,
do.
Teffie, you're up. Boreas, you're on deck.
Okay, I start by unmuting my microphone after remembering where the button is. Then
That's a good
I
start.
will attack. the
Can you
big
hear
boy.
me over?
Attack
what?
big boy away.
So, bop, and then bingo bongo. Does a 19 hit?
19 does not hit.
Dang it. Okay, well I try it again. Does a 25 hit?
25 hits.
Cool. Then I am going to do. Okay. 8 slashing.
8 slashing damage. Excellent. Great. Where's that
Decent, thank
fire?
you.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Okay, and then 8 fire damage as well.
Oh. Magnificent.
And let's see, anything interesting? Not at this time. Nothing
Not this
interesting
time.
at this time.
Okay. Wonderful. Great. Bringing the blade around. Again, kind of the same thing that Draken had. Scrapes on the carapace. Finds some score. Actually injures this enormous creature which is just trumpeting and stomping around. Boreas, you are up. The hunters and bull are on deck.
All right, so first thing
The
I'm going to do
remaining
is stand
hunter.
up.
Wonderful. Half your movement.
Yep, that's fine. I don't need to worry about that too much. Second thing I'm going to do is symbiotic entity. I'm using one of my wild shapes to give myself a bunch of bonuses.
Lovely bonus action.
P. And actually, that's my action.
Oh, that's your action. Right. Okay.
Yeah, the bonus action is to phase step, and this will be different from the last time I phase stepped. I have a slightly orange tinge to my green, because every long rest I can change my season. I am now autumn. I need this guy and this guy to do, let me double check, wisdom saving throws, DC 17.
Wisdom saving throws. Alright, for the hunter first. That is a 9. He failed. Now for the bull. That's a 17 on the die, so he passed.
Okay, so the bull can still attack me, but the hunter cannot attack me because he is charmed.
Okay, that's a charm effect. Hang on. They have
Oh, yeah,
advantage
that's
on
right.
charm effects.
So, yeah, he has.
So I need to,
advantage then.
yeah, I need to roll for him again. No, that is a 17 total, so he passed.
Okay, he passed.
Yeah, so
All right,
good shot though.
that is my turn.
Nearly had it. You know,
when-
it was sad.
When this hunter goes, though, I do want to use my reaction.
Okay, well, the hunter is going.
Okay, he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Excellent.
Or Halo of Spores.
Ha! That's a 24.
Oh gods.
He passed. Where's
That's
my
what I
mouse?
love to hear. Coming back. Monkey break is... No, well, that didn't work.
He's gonna take 10 feet of movement over to here. Yeah, he is. He's gonna take 10 feet of movement over to here, and he's gonna attack you, Arboreus, twice. You are flanked. So he has advantage on these. Whoop! It's a 27 to hit. It's 10 points of slashing damage. Arboreus. And the second attack. Same roll. It's gonna hit again. That's 26, I think. Oh! Nearly max damage. That's 14 points of slashing damage. Arboreus. So 25 between the two. So it starts slashing and hacking away at you. And for the rest, that being his turn, I need Big Tin, Drake, and Teffie, and Arboreus to all make strength saving throws.
I got a nat 20.
Nat 20, you pass, you
Yoy.
take half damage. D10s, not D8s.
I think for a crit success, I should
No.
be able to double the double. So
No.
I get a quarter damage.
No. No.
Harumph.
It just means you pass. Alright,
Harumph, I say.
Teffie made it. Drake, and what'd you roll?
The dice gods giveth, and the dice gods taketh away. That is a nat 1 to a total of 8.
Oh gods.
That is a fail.
Yeah.
Arboreus, what'd you get?
I also got a nat 1 for a total of 0. Apparently,
That's a
Arboreus
High five
lacks
across
strength
the
today.
internet.
How about Big Tin? What'd you get?
I
that's a-
rolled a 3 for a total of 12.
That's also a fail. Alright, so you're taking full damage.
Ouchie mama.
Everyone, actually no. Even Taffy's taking full damage, because this is bludgeoning, and you have
No.
vulnerability to bludgeoning,
That's
so
right.
No!
So nobody survived.
nobody's surviving, maybe.
So that nat 20 was for
No,
nothing.
one
Except for
person
William,
is.
who's hiding in a corner. Well done,
Smart.
William. You got the smarts.
Uh,
This creature is beginning to stomp, wave, hit everything it possibly can. It is unpredictable with its motions and its movements. Teffie, you managed to predict where you're about to get hit, coming up into a defensive stance, but you're still not used to this vulnerability aspect of the bludgeoning and get slammed back. You other three get slammed back 15 feet and will be prone at the end of this. What you got?
Oh gods, that's bad for Arboreus.
Do I have my reaction again? Because order
It
refresh?
did, yeah, it did auto refresh. Yep, you have your reaction. It was a little funky how we did that, but yeah, you do have your reaction back.
Okay, Channel Divinity, Rebuke the Violent. Immediately after an attacker within 30 feet of me deals damage with an attack against a creature other than you, you can use your reaction to force the attacker, to make a Wisdom saving throw DC 16. On failure, the attacker takes radiant damage equal to the damage it just dealt, or half damage on success. Go ahead and roll them.
All right, wonderful.
Them damage die.
And let me roll that wisdom quickly before we forget that it's a wisdom save.
Yes.
Is this a charm effect? It's not a charm effect, right?
Nope.
No.
It is
great.
a paladin.
It failed. miserably.
All right, it takes the damage right back at it.
All right, let me roll this.
God, I love paladins so much. They're my favorite class. Ah, I miss this.
Boreas. Yeah, we got some tricky bits here. So, math. That is 35 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm also going to hit that wall.
You are also going to hit that wall, Boreas. So you are taking an additional How far is it? Yeah, you're only going to make it 5 feet, so you're going to take an additional d6. Kind of like falling. That's an additional 5 points of Boreas, so 40 for you. And BT, you are going to find yourself here. BT, I need you to make a concentration saving throw for your spell. Your DC, having taken, what was that, 35?
Question about the DC. Is the DC on the base damage or the damage I actually took?
For your, okay, this is actually a fair question. Which creature are you choosing, Draken?
What did you just ask?
No,
sorry.
Forget that. Don't repeat it. Which creature are you choosing?
I was looking at the map. It was gonna be Teffie.
It's gonna be Teffie? Okay, great.
No, that's
fine.
what my intent was.
For the purposes of this, because of how ridiculous your resistances can genuinely be, I have to do it off the base normal damage taken. Because you can get all the way up to 3/4 off of your damage, which breaks the concentration system and how the system is here. So I have to do it off of the damage that's given initially. So the 35 halved being making your DC 17.
Okay. Well,
Otherwise it's just too broken.
Otherwise,
we have to revisit it again and
would
redo
never
it
fail
again.
concentration.
Yeah,
But I am a computer, so it kind of makes sense.
I'm not allowing completely broken characters. You know
That's
this.
an 18. That is an 18.
That is an 18 on the die, and plus your con, so that is still a pass. You still do maintain concentration, but you are knocked prone. There we go. And you, you are also going to be stopped, Draken, so you're taking an additional d6 as well.
I looked at the map and I was like,
Yeah.
oh no, them's be rocks.
That's only 1 point of bludgeoning damage for you.
Alright.
And you're knocked prone. And Boreas, you've already got the prone. Nice. Excellent. Teffie, you managed to save again, but you're still there. Still up. It's his turn. He's just done his trampoline. Okay, that is the last of it. Yeah.
How much damage was I supposed to take? Same as a Boreas?
Same as a Boreas, 35.
Okay.
But it also takes 35 radiant
35
damage.
radiant
And for
damage.
flavor, it looks, when it hits Teffie, it looks as if there's just like a wall there. It still affects Teffie, but it just gives the damage right back.
Yeah, Teffie, the claw that smacks into you, it feels like it's going to be pushing you back, hurts like all get out, and then it shatters and breaks, throwing goop and blood all over the front end of you, but clearly getting severed and just dangling there. This creature does not look very happy anymore.
Did it look happy previously?
No. This is more or less a happy in the state of, are you physically happy? No, he's not. That being that, though, it is the top of the round again. I need to roll percentile dice.
So are you saying, given all the mechanics, if he would have done his reflection on me, it would have been only on the damage I actually took?
That's part of the contention here. Is what we've done with your system stuff is we've broken several parts of how the mechanics work, so we have to compensate in some ways. The concentration is one way we have to compensate for.
Yes, I know. I'm just getting it all down on paper.
It's a difficult thing So, top of the round, some loose rocks fall from the ceiling. William, it's your turn.
Okay. We're gonna fly over here. And then shoot some bolts in this guy's face.
Oh, great. Go for it.
Now, and I believe how I'm reading it, if I hit him, I can sneak attack him because he's standing next to somebody. Is that not true?
Yes. He's not unconscious, so yes, he is awake. You do still get your sneak attack. If Aborius was unconscious or stunned, you wouldn't, because Aborius wouldn't be doing anything to attract the attention.
Cool. Okay, that's a 19.
19 hits that one.
Ah, excellent. All right, where we'll do this here damage. Ooh. A total of 21 piercing damage.
21 piercing damage. Go back over here. Slams into the back of its carapace, finding a groove. It is still up and moving.
Another one.
Another one.
And another.
And another one.
DJ Khaled.
That's another garbage 10.
Ooh, that one's gonna miss.
Yeah. All right, that's the end.
That's the end.
Blue.
BT, it's you.
I got a feeling I'm gonna hope. Oh, no, I guess I should. We will go back and attack again.
Getting up for half movement. You still have plenty of movements, but
Mhm.
there we go. Go for it. Give me those attacks.
Okay, the bite first. Natural
Oh.
20.
Alright.
Good boy.
Now, you can roll if you'd like to. This thing has 2 HP left.
So I super bark him again.
So you super bark him again.
And just
or
And
super meow.
get right up to it, meow right into the carapace. You can see cracks just forming and then leaking. And then on the other side, Teffie, you can see the carapace just burst. And body bits just come sludging down onto the ground, swamping around where your feet are.
Can I use all of the potential options from around and magic an umbrella to block the spray? Because that's gross.
We actually have a cantrip for that, so unfortunately, no.
Did it? Okay.
It's called Invisible Umbrella. It's a great cantrip. Thank you,
Really?
Stitch. Yeah,
is a very
we homebrewed it in one of our homebrew sessions.
That's cool.
It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. I love it.
Then
Yeah.
in that case, can I just like wipe and just like fling viscera like off of me as much as possible while making a clearly revolted face?
You absolutely can.
Okay. Then I do that.
That one
please.
is down, BT. You have 2 attacks left and
And one I can reach, so.
no one you can reach. Yeah. Yeah, you've only got 10 feet of movement left, I think. So,
Yeah.
yep.
I'll just hold out.
Holding out right there. Flingers go. They're still unconscious. Or incapacitated, I should be saying. So, Draken, you're up.
okay. Let me think. First of all, stand up. Use half my movement.
Doop-a-doop-boop.
I'm technically still prone, right? Even though I was thrown against the wall.
Yeah, it's kind of, you know,
Rocks.
slam and fall.
So,
Not
okay.
slam and catch your feet as you're falling.
Big guy is dead now. So, I'm gonna do in what essentially? too far away from me. Boreas, too far away from me. Okay. I'm gonna move 1, 2. This thing is on the ground, right? Is it blocking my way? Roughly?
Yeah, it is at this point. It is now a dead corpse that is difficult terrain.
Right. That was over here, right?
Yep.
Gonna go. I'm gonna ask you something. Okay, 5, 10, 15. Maybe I've got. Is this a clear line of sight for me?
That
Like that?
it's enough of it, yeah. It's enough of a clear line of sight.
Okay. Teffie, I'm gonna yell to you. Teffie, could you duck, please? You are muted.
Teffie quacks, but then also crouches down.
Okay.
Now, if your purposes for saying that is to get her out of your breath attack range,
Yes,
I'm going to
that
be
is
taking, Teffie, I'm taking your reaction for that. But yes, I will allow you to duck so that he can breathe acid over your face.
Not over her face, over her body. Try
Over herself, yeah.
Arc
the
it in
acid.
such a way. Okay, as an action once per short rest, exhale a 5 by 30 foot line. Oh, it's a line. I thought it was a cone. Okay, it's a line. So is this clear to me? If it's not, then I cannot do it.
It's
I
the
thought it was a
outskirt
cone.
area.
If I arc it a bit,
What?
could
So,
we use the
read the rest of
5
it.
feet I've got
Read-
left?
Read the rest of it.
All right, because I forgot it's a line now, not a cone. Exhale in a 5 by 30 foot line. Dex DC 13 half damage on success for 2d6 acid damage. Or no, yes, 2d6 still. Next level, it's 3d6.
What happens if they pass? Is it half damage or is it
Half damage.
half damage? Great. Wonderful.
Oh no, it is 3d6. It is 3d6.
It is 3d6. Great. Well, okay, so for the minor obstruction, I would give them advantage on their dex saving throw. However, it's not even worth rolling the saving throw because they have 2 HP left, so even if they succeeded, they're still going to die.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Teffie, you hear this like deep, like.
Here, I'll roll for 2 days.
And it's just this black bile shoots out. And then I arc it in such a way to where it lands exactly on.
It's
He hacked to it on him.
just like
Exactly.
a
I
quick...
hocked to it on that thing.
It looks like a string of very thick salivary boiling liquid just gets streamed out of what looks to be an extra hole inside his mouth. It comes
I
around and
imagine it's two
little sides.
holes in like the back of my throat right here that just hit and
Project
then
all
arc
together.
in a direction.
And arcing towards it. I rolled his dex save just because I had an advantage, and I rolled a 1 and a 5, so he failed. So Boreas, what you see is this creature coming up with one of its slashing things, coming down ready to hit you, and then get slathered by this really thick mucousy stuff behind him, and then start to melt. Arm falling off, clambering to the ground. Now,
Spicy.
It's such an effective acid that it's just like beginning to pool
pool in the
into
area.
like a black mass of decay.
You've seen the fly before, right?
Oh, have I seen
Mm.
the Brundle fly is my
There's-
favorite fly.
There's a scene in The Fly where he pukes this acid onto someone's hand and it just melts the hand instantaneously. So that's what I'm imagining is happening here. Right, there is one more enemy who is completely unconscious for enough time for all of you to just gank him. How would you like to do this?
You know that scene
When that guy turns into a puddle, William would like to say just loud enough for people in the cave to hear him. Perhaps that one can be questioned.
True. You know that scene in Shaun of the Dead when they're all around beating it
I know that one.
to a Queen song.
Poor Tanch, who's not versed in films. Imagine a bunch of people with a cricket bat, a golf bat, and other things just around a zombie, just taking turns and whacking it while spinning around.
The beat of
So they're making mochi.
What Queen song
Kind of.
is it? Mr. Fahrenheit?
I think it's Mr. Fahrenheit, yeah.
Called Don't Stop Me Now.
Don't
Oh, yes,
stop
that's
me
what
now.
That's
That
to the beat
I
of
know.
that. They're just
That's great.
no. Okay. He's correct. We tie this thing up to where it cannot get out. Like completely cinch it, all of its arms, like around
All of its
itself
limbs.
like this, to where it can't. Like
Well, I'm gonna make it. Okay.
I don't know if this but's gonna work, but okay.
Who would like to
We'll
roll
kill it
for
half-
it? First off, does anyone have any rope?
I
have rope.
assume I have plenty.
You have plenty. Who would like to mark off that they are using their rope to tie up this being? And who would like to helm the roll?
I will helm the roll.
It's
would
gonna
it
be
be a dex roll?
It's
Or
gonna be a. It's gonna be a dex roll for this one.
I will helm the roll.
It's going to be a straight roll because you don't have very much time to be doing this. You're going to be doing it very, very quickly. To be clear, you have
true.
just over 30 seconds.
I do have rope. Okay, cool. I will
do
volunteer
I.
my rope.
Okay.
I will
Teffie?
assist.
To be
This is the best
specific,
you
I am
can.
We're all assisting, so this
I'm-
is
So that's why this is not being done at
Boreas is healing
disadvantage.
himself.
It's being done as a straight roll. So
Mm,
the time frame I would give disadvantage, but with everyone assisting, it's just a straight roll.
Okay.
Let's see. If not, we're gonna have to kill this thing real quick.
Nice.
Come on,
pushing
come
this.
on.
What am I putting in? What? Did I get anything?
Dex.
Just my dex. It's a 9.
Oh, this would actually be sleight of hand. Sorry,
Oh, okay,
which
that's
is
better.
dex based.
12.
12. Wonderful.
I don't think that's wonderful whatsoever.
All right, let me. As this thing is coming out of its hallucinatory state.
Guess we'd all be over here at this point.
Oh yeah, put yourself around this poor thing.
Wait. Boreas, where'd you go?
I went
Wait.
behind a rock. I have 26 HP left. I don't
I've
want to
got
be anywhere
70.
near this thing.
I've got 70.
Oh, I got through your temp HP pretty quick, didn't I?
Oh yeah, in one turn.
Yeah. All right. You see the glaze disappear from the eyes of this creature. Its limbs tied in fashions that you are guessing might work. A couple of them in the back, you could tell. As soon as he starts struggling and moving, two of his limbs slip out of the... Two of the leg limbs slip out.
Oh, my sword's already like right there.
Right
it
up
is
to it.
nearly in his mouth.
His
In the
arm...
little, like,
His little mandible bits.
Yep.
His arm do not get untied, though. I got an 11 on his check. Now, you can interrogate as
fly?
much as you like, and you can start talking to him. Every now and then I will be doing strength rolls to see if he can escape. And the DC is 12. So it's not
Yeah.
a very high DC.
I'm going to wave to Big Tin to begin the interrogation.
Huh?
I'm holding guard.
I don't
I'm
think I
going to-
can.
You can't? I thought you were the one who could talk to these guys.
Yeah, you have the language. Remember, you bonded with the.
I bonded with the two who were willing to be bonded with to talk to them.
But do you not know at least the nuances of the language since then? Do you not learn said language?
Only do that with bonded. I
So
do
you
not
can't bond
retain
this-
the language outside of a bond.
So you can't bond with this guy, is what you're telling me?
This was the entirety
No.
of the point of us binding him up.
That's why I
Ah,
said I
just-
don't think this is gonna work. There's no one here that can
We
talk
should
to
have.
him.
Well,
should
in
have
fairness,
specified.
William does not know how
Clarify.
Big Tin works.
Kill him.
It's
So he will still just wave to you to begin because he thinks
looking
that
at
you
its
can just do
mandibles
it.
angrily.
Kill him.
Oh,
Kill him.
Just
Kill
try to bond with it quickly.
Okay,
Teffie,
time, bond with him.
William, tie him up better. And I'm just gonna my sword is like nearly out of this thing.
Does he accept the ward?
When you try to bond with him, you feel an external layer that for a second stops, and you almost feel the bonding of a normal being. Before, at the same time, feeling what essentially could be justified as a slap, and hearing the words "Stop that,"
Mm-hmm.
and then getting shoved out.
No, we can bond him.
The bonding did not work.
Didn't work.
I shoot him in
Kill
the
him.
face.
Hold
And
on,
as-
hold on.
I'm raising
Does
my
this thing count
crossbows
as
to
a
his face.
humanoid creature within the definitions of spells?
It counts as a what are they called? I think it's an abomination. So not humanoid.
Yeah, and that's not gonna work. Suddenly, there's a bolt in the side of this thing's head.
I pulled it fixed.
The year may have closed for now. We hope you met a friend this go around. Tired and blurry you may be. We hope your minds are full from this revelry. May peace follow you out. May you return for more giggles and